What's happening? What's good? What it look like? What it be like? Welcome to the 20th edition, the 20th episode of
Whoa,
Talk to Town Unfiltered. What's popping, y'all?
what's
What up? What up?
good? Feels good to be back.
Yeah, it does.
Absolutely, you know me, Showtime, Mr. Talk to the Town, up in this thing, got the gang with me. Had a little bit of an absence. We've been gone for a couple of weeks, but we back.
We're back.
We're back. We're back. Rich Girl is here. Rich Girl, how are you, ma'am?
Bad girl with good girl intentions, rich girl gang. I am so glad to be back. Happy Thursday, everyone. And thank y'all for joining us. And if you're joining us on YouTube, thank you guys for getting us to our very first goal.
Facts. Facts.
Like we've reached our goal, and we want to thank everybody that joined the Talk of the Town Unfiltered family. And if you haven't subscribed, you're doing yourself a great disservice.
Yeah.
And you must don't love Jesus because
Right.
only godly people subscribe to us.
Right.
So.
If you
And
don't,
Jesus won't love you back if you don't subscribe. So
you hate
God
yourself.
is dope, and God is
dope.
dope.
Yeah. If you don't subscribe, you hate yourself and you
Right.
don't love Jesus. So go ahead and hit that
That's
button
all
right
I
now.
can say.
Yeah. So we definitely hit that first goal. We hit that first 1,000. So shout out to everybody who subscribed. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Did it,
everybody
y'all.
showing love. And we hit 1,000 and we've been out of commission for like 3 or 4 weeks. So we ain't been here in a minute.
We
so
actually hit 1,000 on hiatus. Like that's crazy.
we gained 500 people.
We won't even
in
try.
3 weeks.
Yeah, so that was super dope. Salute to everybody that subscribed. DJ Green, what's popping, yo?
You know me, man. The party don't stop. Just ready to get
Is
to
that
the
speaking of the party not stopping? Is that a real woman dancing in that?
And a
silhouette?
fog.
Yes.
I'm seeing fog.
Yes.
Or is that another type of fog? Is that
This is
another
the-
fog?
This is the 1,000 subscriber celebration.
Okay.
So,
Hey, I'm
I
with
had to give me
I'm
a
with
woman in the background.
I
And
feel
turn
one
the
of the fly
fog
girls
on.
from The Living Color. Like, who the hell is that?
Right. That's how they moving too, right?
Right. Jennifer Lopez back there. Like, what's going on?
That's dope though. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I see where you're going with it.
It's a
Okay.
celebration.
The party don't stop. Before we chop it up, fill the people in. What y'all been going on? A lot has transpired since we've been gone. So first of all, let me say this before I get to what y'all been doing. I feel like it should go. It can't go without saying that. I think we've experienced a lot of death. That's one thing that I've noticed in these last couple of weeks that we've been gone. Like a lot of people have unexpectedly passed away. A lot of people have unfortunately left us. So I definitely want to send my condolences to everyone. I actually lost one of my cousins. So rest in peace to my cousin Jeff.
Sorry.
Sorry to hear that though.
Yeah, man. So it's just been a crazy time. Alex Trebek passed away. And,
Right, I saw that.
many people passed away from the coronavirus. So definitely just want to send our
King
condolences.
Vaughn, the young artist.
King Vaughn,
Right.
Mo 3, who's another artist out of Dallas who was shot and killed on the interstate yesterday. So just a lot of tragedy going on, man. So we just hoping that we can bring some light and some laughter into y'all lives.
Yes.
Just rock with us for this next hour and a half because we finna turn this thing all the way up. But yeah, so what y'all been doing since we've been absent? What have y'all been doing for yourselves?
Been chilling. I can be transparent because we talk about people, so we can talk about ourselves, right?
That's a pretty big word for you, but sure.
Go to hell, show. Oh no, you got God is dope. I can't even tell you to go to hell. Like it doesn't even go.
You can't come for me because I got God with me.
Just put dope. Cover God is right quick. So I can say go to hell. Okay, so yeah, I was really constipated. I was having tremendously stabbing constipation pains. So if anybody out there,
Constipation.
You were what?
I was You see, I got my own bell. Did you hear that?
I just heard that.
So I was really constipated. So if anybody out there got some constipation secrets, anything that you do to not be constipated, I know a lot of women are not regular. Most men are regular. Women aren't regular. So if y'all have any secrets, tips
women aren't regular.
How to take a good shit, just let me know.
What do you mean women aren't regular?
Aren't regular? Like we don't go as regular. Do you go regular? You go every morning, you go after every meal like you're supposed to?
Who says that? Who says you're supposed to go after every
meal? That's what it says. You are supposed to go after every meal because after you eat, it's supposed to come out.
I think everybody's body is different though. I know people who go every single morning. I don't go every morning.
Do you go every day?
No, I don't go every day.
See, that's not good. You're not supposed to not go every day. So
I go probably every day, if
are
not every
full of
other day
shit
for
too.
sure.
Like you may be full of shit too.
How
You just mad. I don't know.
How are you gonna talk like that to a man of the Lord? Like
I'm gonna need you to say that God, because I'm gonna be talking about and all that. You got God in my spirit. I'm gonna need you to put something, cover your
Okay,
children.
so rich girl was constipated and she needed some. Remember that story that you told a long time ago
I remember.
about how you
Taking a dunk at my son's school.
You want to share that story again? That's one of my favorite stories.
And I think we talked about shit enough. Like, but that's why I needed some downtime to get my stomach right, to understand
get your shit together.
Get my shit together. Yes, Green. Get my shit together. And so, and then 1 week it was Showtime's anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's correct.
That was already taken off.
Yeah. So, how did you spend your anniversary? We didn't get to talk about it. I
had a catered meal. Shout out to Chef Ryan from Eat Paint Love, who gave us but he brought us a catered meal into the house, and
wow,
did some, we had some. Yeah. So he's a chef. So if you know, if you're in the Raleigh-Durham area, shout out to Eat Paint Love, Chef Ryan. He's on my Instagram page too. I'll shout him out, but he definitely did a lot of good work and brought us some really, really good food.
Oh, that's dope.
And we just kind of hung out, man. They just made it like a little, date night, made it an anniversary celebration, and exchanged gifts.
And y'all ended it with a bang, right?
Yes.
Kept it Corona safe.
Yes. Okay.
Definitely ended it with a bang. Yes, absolutely.
Yes. Congratulations on that bang.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it. All DJ Green, why don't you have a shirt on, sir? Would you like to explain that?
It was actually by request of somebody.
Oh, really? Who requested it?
Well, it definitely wasn't my request.
Showtime, you requested Green don't wear a shirt today?
Absolutely. Never in my life have I ever requested another man that
I don't know. The way he was talking, it seemed like it was going towards you. So
No. Never happened ever in life. So yeah, no.
But I love that whole vibe. I'm loving the robe, the girl in the back, the smoke in the room. You're really showing you our DJ Green. Like,
I gotta get you back hype. Yeah.
Right.
I gotta get you back hype.
He looked like a fake Hugh Hefner, but
right, a Negro Hefner.
Right.
Hugh Lefner. All right. So one of the things that went down during our absence, we elected a president.
We have.
Yes.
There was a new president that was elected. So congratulations to Joseph Biden and Kamala Harris for becoming the 46th president and vice president of the United States. Where were you all watching the election, or did you watch? I shouldn't say watch the election. Did you watch like the results and everything that went down?
No.
You
go straight to Green with this. Go straight to Green.
She didn't pay attention.
I saw it on Instagram, I think.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
So you have no idea how it played out. You have no idea about.
I know she came out to Mary J. Blige. That's what I know.
Whoa.
That's all I know. I can't tell you nothing else about it.
Like a week after the election. That was the celebration. Jam. So here's a better question. Did you vote?
Obviously not.
Let me tell you this. Do you know that it's not polite to ask someone if they voted? That's not polite.
Since when do we care about being polite?
I mailed my ballot in. I mailed it in. I mailed mine in.
Being polite.
I wrote it down and then I mailed it in.
You just asked me if I had a big bang for my anniversary. What are you talking about polite?
That's not polite. I want to know that you ended with a bang.
So you mailed your ballot in?
I mailed it in.
Are you telling the truth?
No.
Yes.
Nah. What did you mail?
Am I known to lie?
Yes.
No.
Where did you mail it to?
You don't know me to lie. I don't lie.
Where did you mail it to? What office?
I mailed it to the White House.
Here y'all go. Here go my ballot.
I mailed it to the White House. That's where it went.
You did? Okay. All right.
I hope it reached.
Okay, so you had no. Okay, so I'll tell you this, and I'll ask you where he was. I I watched the whole. I'm still watching the election. Like I'm still.
Are you?
Right. Yeah.
Right now, you're still watching it.
Right now, every single day. I watch the news like something's gonna change every single day. Like I'm on
Yeah.
MSNBC in the morning and in the daytime and at night I'm on CNN, just hoping and praying that nothing changes. I was stressed out, man. Like,
I think the question you was asking, where were you at when they called it?
or
right?
not necessarily when they called it, but when as it was going on, because that first,
like I saw the numbers, like I saw like the 217 to like I kept seeing that, Facebook and Instagram forces you to see this shit. Right. So I kept seeing it, but I mean, I'm okay.
Yeah, hey, you're not political.
Yeah. Do what you do. And
Green, where were you at when it was going on, like election night?
Having sex.
Right.
No, election night. The first night of election night.
The first night, yeah. The first Tuesday.
I was on the crib, of course.
7 Tuesdays, right.
What were you doing?
I was not gonna not be in front of the TV on election night. Nah.
Right.
You didn't have
I did have sex, but I'm saying I wasn't gonna.
So
I knew
I only got like 3 hours of sleep that night.
So how did you have sex, Green? Because when I went to bed at like 2:30 that morning, it was still like up in the air.
That's the thing. See, I ended up going to bed like at 1 o'clock, and then I ended up getting up like at 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Okay.
I was tired.
He said, when did you have sex? That's his question.
Oh, probably around 11:30.
Oh, so while it was going on.
Oh, while it was going on.
Yeah.
So you had sex to the election results.
Yes.
That's awesome.
That is correct. Yeah.
Amazing.
So wait a minute. So CNN was in the background, and you were making a sweet love to Anderson Cooper. Is what you're saying?
That's crazy.
That's a little weird. I'm just saying.
And it wasn't just CNN. I was hitting Fox, MSNBC. I was hitting them all.
You were changing the channel while you were having sex?
No, I ain't that talented. But not during sex. I watched all 3 stations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the question now is that President Trump still hasn't conceded. We're over a week into this thing, and he still has not conceded. He has not admitted defeat. He has not come out to say anything other than that the election
never gonna do it.
Do you think? Okay, Green, that's your answer. RG, do you think he's ever going to admit defeat?
No, of course not. Do you think Biden would admit defeat?
Yes, he would have definitely admitted defeat.
Yeah. Immediately, you don't think he would have tried to contest it in no type of way?
No.
Not if it was like this.
No one with any integrity.
Well, I mean, if you know Trump, then you know he's not going to go without a fight. Like,
so Green, what do you think his play gonna be? How you think he's gonna play it?
I agree. I don't know if you saw what Michael Cohen said. He has said that for him knowing Trump, he said that he goes to Mar-a-Lago
on Christmas. He's gonna go to Mar-a-Lago on Christmas.
He said in January. He said top of the year he usually goes there. Okay. He said he's not. He said I don't think he's gonna come back to DC at all.
Yeah. I thought it was him, but I thought it was might have been somebody else that said he's gonna go to Mar-a-Lago for Christmas, and then he's just never going to return to the White House.
Right now, I think he is gonna come. When is that Georgia election? Is that January 5th?
January something. Not sure the date.
He might come campaign for that, but I don't think he's. I
don't even think he's going to campaign.
He's just not gonna be there.
Okay, so what do you think his plans are after January? After Biden finally takes office,
go on tour.
Oh, he gonna rape the Republican Party. Oh, he gonna get on and get a network. He's supposed to be. I'm hearing he's what's that news station? Newsmax. It's like a new one. Mm-hmm. He's supposed to be collabing with them.
The new Fox.
He going to get that money. That's what he's going to do.
Yeah, he's going to get that bread.
That was the original plan. He didn't really want to win the election.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to get a media company as soon as he lost, but he won.
RG, do you think he has a chance of coming back in 2024 and running again and people voting for him?
I do not.
You don't?
No.
I think he's going to stretch it out and make people think that he's going to run in 2024.
You don't think he will?
Probably not.
I don't know. I think his son might, if anybody. I think he might put his son up.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, because his son is moving.
Yeah, that's what I think. Oh, that's good.
And his supporters do anything he says. So
right.
I don't think he wants this stress again for real. You know,
and in 4 years he'll be 78.
8, right? Yeah,
right. Like a 78-year-old man who has had coronavirus, and we don't know what those long-term effects are going to be. I think it's going to be interesting. You know what I mean? Like, and he's overweight. He's out of shape. I don't know if does he even make it to 78. You know what I mean? Like not just
right.
You know,
and Trump likes to party, not like drink and smoke, but he likes women. He likes to run the streets. He's not going back. He's not running for office again. He's not going to get it anymore.
Right. Yeah, he like to be out there. Like he definitely like to be out there. So it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see what happens in the next 4 years. In the next 4 years, but I think that Biden is. I don't think Biden's going to run after this term. I think Biden.
No, it's one term.
Yeah,
he already said that.
I think he'll bow out. He's transitional, and then.
Do you think Kamala will run after Biden?
Run.
I think so.
Definitely gonna run.
Green, why do you think Kamala's gonna run?
It's just a perfect time. Like Joe Biden's gonna. She's gonna be 4 years of VP. People are gonna see her in that light for the next 4 years. You know what I mean? So in a presidential light, so it won't be taboo to vote for her. Once America's gotten used to seeing the black woman in the presidency, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
She tried to run this time, but I knew she didn't stand a chance. She would stand a chance once people can look at her as the vice president. I think 4 years from now, I still say Senator Harris. I'm not gonna say that 4 years from now. I'm gonna always say VP Harris, Madam Vice President.
Madam Vice President. Right. Yeah. So it'll be interesting. So I'm waiting to see how it all plays out. These people are going crazy. Like he's still going to be the president, but he's starting to lose a little bit of support. So I think it's pretty much going to be almost a wrap. Like I don't think he's going to lead a spotlight, but I don't think stronghold over them like he had 4 years ago when he first ran.
You know what? I'm excited to see. Are they going to do everything they say? Like minimum wage is going to go to $15 an hour for everyone.
Yeah.
Public college. I'm
drop that student loan debt, Joe.
Do everything that they say that they're going to do.
Yeah, but I think a lot of it's going to depend on how this Georgia these Senate seats go. Because if they can take over the Senate, they'll have a House and the Senate. Joe and Kamala can kind of run whatever ways they want to run. If they don't, then it's going to be a tough 4 years for them, or at least the next 2 years are going to be tough. So it should be interesting. Like, let's get these student loans out of here. Let's get this minimum wage up.
Let's get those weed charges dropped.
Let's get let's do all of that. Like, let's do all of that stuff, and like let's start moving towards a more progressive place in this country. So I'll be looking forward to seeing what they do. So speaking of the election, one of the things that came out in the election was that black folks, particularly black women, showed up and showed out for Joe Biden. I believe over 90% of black women voted for Joe Biden, if I'm not mistaken.
I was one of them.
You didn't even vote. What are you talking about?
I tell you, I mailed my ballot in. I'm not gonna tell you.
You got your ballot to the White House to Donald Trump, and he trashed your jank. Like he threw that jank right in the trash.
Right, it might have been a vote for him.
But you just said you voted for Joe Biden.
I meant, yeah. I can't even keep up with my lies at this point.
Exactly. So black women voted
other than me.
Joe Biden. Right? You voted for Kanye West, actually. So black women, especially in the state of Georgia, voted and showed up and showed out for Biden and Harris. Now, of course, black women are the backbone of the Democratic Party. You know, they are the ones who helped Joe Biden actually get the nomination, the Democratic nomination. Because remember, in South Carolina, when the primaries went to South Carolina, Joe was actually behind. He ended up winning South Carolina on the back of black women. And then that's what kind of propelled him into the national spotlight to give him eventually the Democratic nomination. But Eva Longoria, you know who Eva Longoria is from Desperate Housewives and a couple of other janks. Well, she spoke out. Yeah, a couple of other janks. She spoke out on MSNBC with Ari Melber a couple of days ago, and she kind of tried to minimize the role that black women played in the election and in electing Joe Biden as president. So she's been getting a little bit of backlash. I want to know what y'all think about this. I'm gonna play this clip. And y'all let me know what you think, and then we'll talk about it in just a second.
If everyone got that on Tuesday night at 9 p.m., what you just walked me through, the huge margins I walked through in the last segment, the power of young voters, in particular a diverse coalition, and really people of color, but specifically women of color, putting Joe Biden over the top and what that means. If that all just exploded along with, a clear electoral vote margin a Tuesday night, that might have sunk in. Instead, we had a lot of other stuff and then now it doesn't really matter. And so I wonder what you think about that, because going forward, this is also about power. And does the Democratic Party understand why it's back in power?
Yeah, I think you bring up a good point. I mean, I think, campaign financing needs to be looked at. I think the way in which we campaigned, there were so many false ads in Florida in Spanish. Spanish wasn't regulated the same as in English. And so I do think we need to take a look at that. Again, our work is just beginning. But I want to talk about what you just said about the women. The women of color showed up in big ways. Of course, you saw in Georgia what Black women have done, but the Latina women were the real heroines here, beating men in turnout in every state and voting for Biden Harris at an average rate close to 3-1. And that wasn't surprising to us. Latinos are the CEOs of the households. They make all the financial decisions and healthcare decisions and educational decisions. Many Latinas are small business owners, and they wanted a plan for recovery for themselves, not for Wall Street. And so Trump's policies were never aimed at the struggling Latina community. And
so she went on to talk about the impact that the Latin community had, especially Latin women had, on the election, but it seems like she kind of minimized the role that Black women played in the election.
I didn't get that.
You didn't?
I did, but more importantly, she's delusional.
Archie, go ahead.
I mean, she said, she acknowledged the women of color, but then she went on to talk about Hispanic women. Like, what did you want her to? Yeah, black women. Like,
no,
she part that to put them on a pedestal, but
no. She said, but she talked about Black women. She said, but she said Latin women. She said Latin women were the heroines, right? But based on facts, like, we're not talking about opinions, we're talking about facts. Her facts are wrong.
Completely.
Well, that's just blaming that on ignorance. Don't blame it on her. It's almost like you're trying to say, a little race thing by saying that she's overlooking Blacks. But she's just blame it on ignorance instead of saying that. I don't think, because she acknowledged the women of color, I don't think that she's racist by no means. Like, come on.
I don't think she's racist at all.
Okay, it wasn't a racist comment. She's just ignorant she's got her facts wrong.
Nope.
Completely wrong, because
I never said it was a racist comment.
Latino women, all of them are the reason that we lost. The election should have been over at 8:00. Mm-hmm. Spanish people that think they white, which pisses me off more than anything in the world, because the devils don't want you in the country. Like, you see how much they voted for Trump?
Yes.
The Cubans especially?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Especially in South Florida.
Yeah, like, if Biden would have won Florida, it was over. We would have been able to sleep at 9:00.
Right. Like, you could have been having sex at 9:00.
Right, exactly.
Instead of 11.
Latinos is the reason that shit was all jacked up. Like, the thing is, they're the most deluded. Like, Blacks for Trump, I say, are retarded. Latinos for Trump, there's some different shit. Like,
so where did she get her facts
from? They really think that they white, and it's crazy. I know other Latino people are like, yo, it's just some people they know they people. Some are just fucked up in the head. Like,
where did she get this from then? Where did she get her facts from?
I have no idea. Latinos are the reason that Biden lost Florida. They are the reason.
Absolutely. Because Trump had a strong campaign basically making Biden out to be a socialist and tying him with Cuba and all of those things. So a lot of the people in Southern Florida who voted for Trump, they were people of Latin descent. Now, I will say Eva Longoria did come back and she gave
she apologized.
She apologized. She tried to go on Twitter and apologize a little bit, and then she came back and said something a little bit more thoughtful. She went back on MSNBC and she talked with Joy Reid. So let's hear what she had to say when she talked to Joy Reid a couple of days ago. Let's see. Here we go.
So you did a little TV over the past couple of days talking about this and really the kind of, I think, false impression that people have had of what Latino and Latino voters actually did in this election. I know it caused a bit of a stir, and I wanted to let you have an opportunity to sort of update your remarks.
No, thank you. I think like many of us were exhausted this and in my effort to celebrate Latina turnout, I diminished the importance of the Black women's vote in this election. And what I said was wrong. And it is a fact that African American women showed up in record numbers and brought us to victory. They saved this country. And I recognize the harm that my words caused. If we've learned anything from this administration is that words matter. And so I take full responsibility for that mistake because I want everybody to know that we stand on the shoulders of Black women who always show up. Black women have carried us for decades when it comes to civic engagement. And I get that there's a collective exhaustion and hurt at feeling erased yet again. And I contributed to that pain in a moment where Black women should have been lifted up, not erased. And I failed to do that. But this is an uncomfortable moment. This is what an uncomfortable moment looks like. And I can only show up and be better and do better. And that's what I'm doing.
Okay. So that sounds like a very authentic apology. And she just kind of said that she messed her words up.
Completely. I'm not mad at that. She must have been she was just trying to rep her people, but I don't know what facts was she using. Like, y'all are the reason that the election was jacked up. Like, you almost blew the election.
No one can rep themselves but Black people. That's what it comes down to. Black people can say black this, black this. White people can't say white this, white that. Hispanic can't say Hispanic this, Hispanic that. We are so freaking sensitive. If that was her thoughts, that's her thoughts. So what?
No. If Latino people showed up and voted for Biden the way Black people did, I would give them credit. I wouldn't even say she was bugging. It's just that her facts are completely wrong. Right. They are the reason we almost lost.
It's completely wrong. That's your point. It's not that she said it; it's that it's wrong.
She was wrong. Yeah, she was wrong. I don't think she should be like, oh, let's cancel Eva Longoria or she's a racist. No, I think she just made a mistake. Yeah, I think she just made a mistake. She spoke out of turn.
So what do you think of her? The next comment that she said.
I think it was a valid apology. She spoke out. You said it was dismissive the way she worded it. Erasure of Black women's effort is something that happens often. Words mean things. She misspoke and she was wrong. So I can go with that.
True.
I can go with it. I think I think she tried to kind of diminish what Black women did in the election.
Right. And they voted in record numbers for the right candidate. Like.
Right.
Somebody could have told her that. She could have overheard that and she ran with it. That's why she came back and she said
on TV.
But she said I was wrong. What more do you want from the lady?
I'm glad she did.
So now she's okay. They don't have to cancel her and give her death threats because you know how we do. They don't want to kill your babies and your kids and your whole family.
Ain't nobody doing all that. No. Was Eva Green? You might know. Was Eva Longoria the one with the mess with Tony Parker?
Tony Parker. Yeah.
They broke up, right?
Yeah, they divorced. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that just came to me. All right. Okay, so we got that straight. Let's move on to. So of course, one of the things, and it seems like this is taking forever and ever to happen. The next Verzuz battle is supposed to be Jeezy and T.I. But in an interview, Jeezy
and T.I.
Yeah, that's the next
a month ago. They said that, right?
Right.
I thought about that. I didn't even think about that.
It seemed like it's taking forever to happen. But in an interview, of course, the battle that everyone wanted to see was Jeezy and Guwap. Well, Jeezy in an interview said that Guwap respectfully declined to do a Verzuz battle against him. So do we think that Gucci is running scared of Jeezy, or does he still not want to face those old demons that they have?
I think it's the demon. I think he's not ready to look at him in his face still. Have they seen each other?
I don't think they
ever interacted since.
Not that I've heard of.
Yeah, Jeezy's obviously ready to squash it. Gucci might. He just ain't ready yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I would think it would be
Gucci
hard.
Has reason. He might never want to let go of it.
I would think it would be hard for them not to run into each other, with both of them being in Atlanta and both of them being, successful entertainers. Like, how can you
in Miami?
Circles they in?
Oh, Gucci's in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Keisha live in. Oh, okay.
They live in Miami.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think Jeezy lives here. He lives with his girl, right, in LA, right?
Oh yeah, Jeezy also has a podcast and a talk show. So, listen, let me talk about Jeezy for a minute.
Go ahead.
I think let me dive in for a minute.
Talk
Y'all listen to this. I think number one, you know my theory. I think this young Jeezy that we have is a clone. I do not think this is the real Jeezy. they talk about Gucci being a clone for so long. I think this is a clone. I think that we will never see the young Jeezy that we know and love ever, ever, ever again. And I think that the fact that he is engaged to Jenny Ma, she has got him doing all sorts of things that he will never do, like trying to do a talk show, trying to do a podcast, because ain't no checks coming in. So she knows, she like, babe, you got to get this money. So why don't you do a podcast? Because everybody's podcasting now, obviously. Mm-hmm. And everybody wants to do a talk show. Right, look at us. Except we not getting no money.
Look at this dumb shit. Look at this. Everybody doing it.
Look at these three dummies. So
how we talk about ourselves, Lord.
So I don't know what's going on with Jeezy, man. But like Green said, he's definitely this is the second public attempt that he's made to squash the beef with Guap. Like he did it on the T.I. podcast.
He's also older. You grow. Like you don't want to. Come on. He's like that's passe. Come on.
Do you think Gucci's probably just too traumatized? I mean, he should. Well, I can't say that he should let it go because I don't think Jeezy sent the guys there, did he?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, I mean, the story I heard back then, it was just they were like Jeezy fans, or I don't know if I don't know. I don't think Jeezy directed them to go.
I don't either.
Because if that's the case, I would never let that drop if I was Gucci.
Yeah, I mean that beef runs really, really deep. Like that beef runs deep. Do we think that Jeezy and Gucci would be a better battle than Jeezy and T.I.?
Yes.
I want T.I. to go ahead and battle because this nigga is thirsty to battle, yo. You know, he's going after
everybody.
Just put this nigga against anybody.
Yeah.
So he can go ahead and get out the way. That's what my hopes for him.
I saw somebody say that Gucci wouldn't, that no one could be a match for Gucci, and I disagree with that.
Totally.
Nobody down south.
Yeah. I mean, you got to put him against somebody from down south.
I disagree completely.
I totally disagree.
I don't get that at all. Like I think Gucci has a lot of records. Gucci got a lot of mixtapes. Like and he got a lot of joints that hit. Mm-hmm. I don't think Gucci could see Future Hendrix.
Probably no, not in 20 records. No,
nah, he can't see Future in 20. Nah,
not in 20.
Nah.
Who could Future go against? Somebody like Drake?
Yeah, but Drake would win. But yeah, he could.
Yeah, Drake would win.
Could. People would like the battle.
Yeah,
I don't know. Future when they come to that down south, that trap music, Future upper echelon, man, he different.
Yeah,
Future Hendrix, he different. Like, I mean, maybe Future and Amigos, maybe like, maybe
he would beat Migos, but that'll be a good one.
But
he would definitely beat Migos, I believe.
That's the closest thing that I could think of. I can't think of nobody else.
Well, they can go down and start getting these the youngins. They can do like Lil Baby and the Baby. They can start doing those.
Oh no, I ain't watching that.
Megan and Cardi.
That would be a good one actually. The Baby would a little bit. I like both.
No, the Baby and Lil Baby would be.
The Baby would beat Lil Baby, but it would be good. It would be good though.
But I think that would get some of the youngins on and get some of that views. Change it up. You didn't went the gospel.
Like they did the old school. Yeah, they need
because the youngest might have 20 records. Verzuz
you don't
about
think
hits.
The Baby and Little Baby had 20 records?
They both got 20 records they can play where people would definitely know. Definitely.
Are you kidding me? I'm saying like they have 20 records.
20 hits.
Yeah.
Verzuz is about hits.
The Baby.
Not necessarily. The Baby does all that have album cuts.
Those were culturally relevant songs that shaped the generation.
No,
like the Baby don't.
You're old head. You don't know this young stuff. Stay where you
like
are.
the Baby got
Stay in your avenue.
Stay in my avenue or my lane. Which one?
Your lane.
Oh, stay on your lane. Why can't you stay in your avenue?
Because no one's ever said that in the history of life.
So I made it up. That's my personal slang. That's rich girl slang.
Stay in your avenue. Okay. All right. Well, let's still deserve the bell. So yeah, so I guess we'll talk about Jeezy. Stay on your boulevard. We'll talk about Jeezy and T.I. I guess once the battle ever happens. I think is it the 19th or the 17th?
They set a date. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's been set a date. Yeah, it just seems like you said, it's taking forever for it to actually go down. Like it's taking like a super long time.
It should be pretty good.
There's been no versus battles at all in a month, right? Like no,
probably longer than that. Last one was what? Brandy and Monica was somebody after that?
The last one is when we had a show.
Right.
we run it next week.
Right. What are they doing like every week?
No, I want every week. No.
Every 2 weeks?
It seemed like it.
No, like
damn, the girl behind you just lift her leg up over her head, yo. Did you see that? Yo.
No, I didn't.
She's flexible. Yeah. Okay.
Are you learning a thing or two?
I am. I'm really doing okay.
All right, so versus the 19th of this month, I believe. So we will come back to that and see. Like I said, I don't think Jeezy's gonna do any of his joints that we know and love. And I think
what you think he's gonna do then? If he's not gonna do
he's not gonna do what?
I don't think Jeezy's gonna do anything from Trap or Die. I don't think he can do none of that early stuff. He ain't do none of the mixtape records. Put it like
that. What is he gonna do? Some new stuff?
I think so.
No,
he better not.
He's a clone. Hello, it's not the Jeezy that we know.
I keep forgetting.
He's a clone.
I forgot he's a clone.
You gotta think Jeezy hasn't had no street anthems for real in over 10 years.
Yeah, long.
His albums have been whack for over 10 years.
How old is he?
Jeezy about
42 probably.
Yeah, 43, 42, 43. Yeah, about 10 years younger than you.
Retired. He's a businessman now.
He's about 10 years younger than you, RG. He's about 10 years. Huh? Jeezy. So yeah. All right. All right. So that's it for the news, for the real, the raw, and the ratchet. Let's move on to Love Line. RG, you got a Love Line letter for today?
I do, honey.
All right. What you got?
And I'm so sorry because them letters were coming in while we were on hiatus. And I'm like, I know they're like, why are we wasting our time? They're not responding. Right. But we're going to get to y'all letters.
The people need advice and we just
yeah. Their
you
relationship
advice and you sitting there not knowing what to do and we're not reading them. So I'm going to catch up and I'm going to read all y'all letters. We promise we're going to get to them and get you guys some help that you need.
Facts. But in the meantime, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit that like button and all that.
Make sure you do that. It's real simple. Okay, so I got this Love Line letter. And it goes, hey guys, I hope you can help me in my situation. I have been dating this guy for almost a year. When I met him, I was upfront and told him I was a dancer. He was okay with it. And we started a relationship. Things have been good until we started talking about living together. He says I have to stop dancing. I don't understand. Why would I have to stop dancing when you were okay with it for almost a year? Now he's saying his friends are clowning him and he's not living with a stripper. I'm hurt because he knows this is just a job and I make great money. Should I just walk away?
So let me do a brief synopsis. So she's in a relationship. How long have they been together again? Did you say?
She said almost a year.
Almost a year. And he met her on the pole. Green, I'll let you go first.
Yeah.
In the letters, it says that she's talking about moving in, or it's like
they're talking together about moving in.
Oh, well, okay. He's doing okay. Well, it's probably her wanting to move in, and he's setting his boundaries. He's doing the right thing. And
why
he said, what does she need to do? Is he gonna take care of her? You know what I'm saying? Like, is he gonna pay the bills? Like,
that's what Jay said. Jay said, can he pay the bills?
Exactly.
Yeah, like if he's willing to, because it sounds to me like he's willing to take her in if she stops stripping, but you're taking her income from her at the same time. So what is gonna be the plan? You know what I mean?
I wish he would have told us what he did for a living.
You said what now?
I wish he would have told us what he does for a living.
Oh,
right? Yeah, that would have helped a lot.
Important.
But like if he if for him to say that, I'm assuming he's willing to take care of her just about another job. I mean,
I don't know
why you would say that, because or unless he's just saying, look, you can't move in here until you get another career.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But it doesn't really say that specifically. But if she it's difficult.
She said she makes great money. Like, why would you be trying to like you said, unless you're going to supplement her income, why would you take away her job and what she does? And why are you okay with dating a stripper, but then the boundaries come to move in with the stripper. Like that's just crazy to me.
It is. I agree with you 1,000%.
And it sounds like he's a little bit insecure too, because she said that his homeboys are clowning him, so he's starting to feel insecure, and he's worried about what society
it's
says
like,
about.
Oh, you about to make a hoe into a housewife? That's probably
Right.
what they're saying.
But so the thing is, that's kind of. I understand him not wanting to be on the pole, but it's kind of your friends could still clown you even if she quit stripping.
Right.
Like,
still
right.
Like, you know what I mean? You know, if they gonna clown you, if that's the type of friends you got, you know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, right here, can she keep the lifestyle? It ain't just can he pay he can pay his bills, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But is he gonna she probably develop habits? She might like to travel. She might like
she gets her nails and her toes done
all the time.
Week.
You know, she live like a stripper. She might got drug habits. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
She got drug habits.
All of that. I mean, she's a stripper.
All the strippers have drug habits.
I didn't say all, but a lot do.
Majority. No.
A lot do.
It sounds like she got her head on straight, and she said that she's only doing this as a job. Nothing more.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
So does she or does she not need to stop stripping, Green?
I think she needs to find another man.
Yeah, because that's her income. Like,
right. And if he's been okay with it,
I'm not gonna give nobody no bad advice. Just keep dating him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
just keep stringing him along.
He's not the one.
Not even stringing him along. I mean, you can both keep dating. You can date other people. You know what I'm saying?
He's not the one. His friends can persuade him to feel some type of way about you. He's not the one.
Good point.
Damn,
that's kind of a point, but not for real. I mean, my thing is, why is he? I wish we knew more info because, like, why is he doing all that anyway? I look at it like this: if a girl's on the pole, I don't think any man should be taking a woman off the pole. Let her do the pole, and when she's ready to get off the pole,
then she gets off the pole.
Then she gets off the pole. Like, you pull her off the pole, it's never gonna work. Because you took her from where she wanted to be.
Right.
Let her do that.
That's just like taking a nigga off the block. You can't take a nigga off the block.
Right.
You want to be on the block.
He's going to be upset. You know, he's going to resent you. Like, that relationship is never going to work if you take her off the pole.
Of course.
She got to get off the pole on her own. He got to get off the block on his own. The exact same thing.
We're talking some good shit right now.
Yeah.
I hope y'all got y'all pen and pad out because what we're saying is some facts right now.
This is definitely
let her stay on that pole. Let her live. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and you keep dating other girls and date her. And one day she might be like, you know what? Maybe he won't move me in because I'm on this damn pole. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It might come to her, right? Like, duh, he not letting me move in because I'm on the pole. Maybe if I get off the pole and get in the office,
right? She might be like, you know what? No nigga I talk to lets me move in.
Why do they always stop at moving?
Taking me serious.
Why the hell do they stop at moving? Moving seems to be like.
It's all good until it's time to shack up.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think y'all hit the nail on the head. I think she has to she gotta let him go. Or just like you said, Green, just keep dating him. Because
and when you decide to come off the pole, then y'all move in.
Right, because what happens if you forcefully get off the pole without wanting to, and then things don't work out in that relationship? Right.
You can be real mad.
And then you end up like somebody didn't got your job, they didn't take your slot, you can't get back at the same club. You got it like, nah.
Then she back on that heroin again. I mean, yeah. Right.
What? Why? She wrote the letter so well. She's not a crackhead. She's not on nothing. She might be high. But other than that, I think she wrote the letter really well. And that's why we gave her advice. And I don't think you're a drug addict at all, lady.
Okay. So
I don't think you are either. I'm just saying.
But yeah.
You're around a lot of shady individuals when you live like that.
Well, why does it have to be heroin though?
The hardest of the hard. Like,
if a stripper's on drugs, she just smoking weed.
I've never seen a stripper.
Is she the sober stripper or is she on coke or heroin? They go all the way
strip
or
on heroin. You can't be a stripper on heroin. I don't think you can be a successful stripper on heroin. I just can't see it. Or a crack.
Not
Like,
they shooting in needles, but if they sniffing it, they can pull it off.
I don't think so.
They could pull it off.
But yeah,
liquor and weed is most strippers.
Lots of liquor.
Yeah.
How do you know, Archie?
Liquor and powder.
Because I was a stripper.
I'm sorry.
I was a stripper.
Tell us more. Tell us, enlighten us.
Good.
Mooch, I'm not playing with you. No.
Tell us more.
I was a stripper. What?
When was this?
What part of I'm transparent up here? I'm not going to talk about people and not talk about myself.
When was this?
How long?
It was between the ages of it was only like a year.
1 year,
it was
12
before
months.
I even had kids. I was like 20.
So like from 20 to 21. You was on that
right.
Pole. Were you being offered heroin and powder?
No, I was not. I didn't even smoke weed. I started smoking weed in my 30s. I wasn't even. I didn't even smoke weed back then. You know what I did? I drank Heinekens and thought that was doing something. Like, give me a Heineken.
You offered it.
No, nobody had ever offered me drugs. No.
And I said, did you ask for it? Not were you offered.
Oh, no, I didn't even know about it to be offered and asked. No.
So was it like
I know people approached you to buy the ass, right?
Too many questions. What? One at a time.
Did you turn any tricks?
You said what?
Did you turn any tricks? Are you gonna
never?
I
was the one. You know what?
No, don't. I'm asking. You offered? They don't lie about that.
He told me I would go in there like a tomboy. I was a tomboy, the same way I am today. Mm-hmm. Baseball caps, joggers. He said, "You cannot come in here like that. You start working as soon as you enter the door. Like, he wants you to wear like the body dresses and the big stilettos. I would wear sweatpants or fitted, and because I didn't take it seriously, it was just something to do.
That's not gonna cut it. That's not.
That was true.
So basically, you would wear the same thing that you wear to bed now, right?
We did it as a dare at first, but then the money was so freaking easy that it was just something to do. It was just fun.
But listen, so you wear sweatpants and fitteds to bed now, so it was the same outfit, right?
Pretty much is what I walked into. That's what I walked into the strip club with, but that's not what I was on stage with. Okay, let's get that understood.
Got it. Okay.
I did.
What made you get off the pole?
Because I started working at Ford.
Oh, you got off the pole on your own. Okay.
And Ford
nobody
money.
took you off the pole.
And that I didn't even stop at Ford. I was doing Ford, and then I was doing the pole on the weekends.
Oh,
but then I ended up getting pregnant, and so that stopped the pole.
So the pregnancy stopped the pole.
Pregnancy stopped the pole.
So if you didn't get pregnant, you would still be on the pole right now.
It was the easiest money I've ever made in my life.
Would you still be on the pole right now?
Probably. I mean, I might just go back. I mean.
Okay, so here's my last question.
He's grown now.
My kid's grown. Why can't I go back on the pole?
This is my last question. How much does DJ Green have to pay to dance behind him? Like
I would dance behind him like that girl for $1,000.
$1,000.
One night.
Bingo, we got action.
So I'm gonna hit you up when I come to Virginia.
All right.
Would you stay back there dancing while he's having sex?
Yep. I sure would. Grab his butt. That's what I would be doing.
Okay. All right. Cool. So we got love line straight. Hopefully, this young lady got something out of this love line.
I hope you did, because I don't even know where we went with this. But
okay. All right. So let's move on. Let's do one gotta go. Can we do that?
One gotta go.
Yeah. All right. One gotta go. So since we are in this, I guess, coming out of this somewhat political climate that we have been in for the last couple of months, and since we now have Joseph R. Biden as the president-elect, we have Kamala Harris as the vice president-elect. I think it's only right that we bring some social activism into One Gotta Go. And my question is, out of these great,
I can't stand
awesome African-American leaders that we have, which one has to go between Martin Luther King Jr., Barack Hussein Obama, Rosa Parks?
I can't stand you.
And Malcolm X.
I know who it is.
Am I going first?
Can I go first?
Okay, hold on. Ladies first. RG, go first.
Rosa Parks got to go.
Yeah.
Now, Rosa, all you did was sit down. You ain't do nothing for us for real. You just sat.
And she tried to sue Outkast.
You were
I
tired.
don't like that at all. Like that was very not tasteful.
Oh my gosh.
You were just tired. You didn't do it on purpose. It wasn't on purpose.
Right, she didn't.
It was an accident. Your come up was an accident. Like, nah, Rosa, you gotta go.
You will get rid of Rosa
You said your whole career is an accident. You talking about her.
That is horrible. Are you?
Jay-Z said that he was talking about her. Your whole career.
Okay, so Green, you're getting rid of Rosa Parks?
Definitely. It ain't even nothing close.
Okay, so what if that means black people still got to sit on the back of the bus?
Yeah,
yeah, that's where we sit.
My thing is that was the fun part. Who didn't want to sit in the back of the bus?
That's why I said
the front was the corny people. We love the back of the bus,
right? Yeah.
So she what she did was in vain because we love the back of the bus.
So now Martin can stay.
Martin can stay.
He has to stay.
Obama has to stay.
Right? Yeah. Like you talking about.
And Malcolm X, are you kidding
by
me?
any means necessary has to stay.
This was a setup for Rosa Parks to go.
You should have put her with a Harriet Tubman or something.
Right?
Like,
yeah, you put Harriet Tubman.
You gotta put some other woman. You knew that's why her face is the biggest because you knew she had to go.
Yeah, he made her face the biggest.
I thought y'all was gonna have some sympathy for her. I thought y'all would have because she's older.
Nah, and you put that little innocent picture of her. She got to go.
She look like your grandma. Like no.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. We love her, but
we love her. Yeah, we love her, even though everything she did was in vain because we love the back of the bus. We still love her.
Yo, these people are crazy. I can't believe y'all got rid of Rosa Parks. I can't believe
it. You are too. You have to vote.
Yeah, Rosa gotta go.
Okay. I just
but y'all didn't even have to give it any thought though. That's the crazy thing. Y'all didn't give it any thought.
I was too excited. I wanted to go first. I was too excited to say her name.
Okay. All right. Well, better luck next time, sis Rosa. These people are cold-blooded.
You set us up for those.
So that was one gotta go. All right. So let's do. What would you do?
What would you
This
do?
is a good one. We'll start with Green on this one. What would you do, DJ Green? And then we'll go to RG. What would you do if your brother or sister-in-law that's married to your sibling told you that one night they got drunk and cheated on your sibling? What would you do? Are you going to share the news with your sibling or are you going to ride with the lie? What would you do?
I'm not saying the in-law told me this, right?
The in-law told you that they cheated.
No.
Your sister's husband, your brother-in-law, comes to you and says,
"Yeah, too."
I didn't mean to do that. He says, yes, thank you. He says, DJ Green, I cheated on.
Now, is he? I guess was it just a one-off? I definitely wouldn't say anything.
So they got drunk on,
or is it an affair?
An affair.
An affair.
If it's an affair, I would probably say something. But if it's just a one-off, I wouldn't say nothing.
You would
break
the bro code.
Would you say? Would you right? That's the real bro code. Right. It's
the real bro code.
So would you say that such and such and such is cheating on you, or would you say, hey, I think you might want to? What would you do?
Well,
how would you do it?
If it's an affair,
that's
the only way I would tell.
Yes.
If it's an affair, I'd be like, if he's telling me this, he must want me to tell.
No, you cool with him.
Yeah,
he's your homie too.
Y'all got a good relationship.
No, ain't nobody that damn cool when you're gonna say I'm having an affair on your sibling. Like, come on now, no one's gonna do that unless they want you to tell them.
Well, it slips out.
Well, I'm gonna have to tell that affair. Like you have a whole girlfriend
and
you're paying bills over
like
there and all that.
He forgets like who he's talking to. He's like, "You're my homie," so he tells you.
No one's gonna do that. But if they did,
it's just.
But if they did, I would tell. If it's an affair,
right?
Well, like if it's a one-off, he just popped off with a chick. I'm not gonna say nothing.
But what if he's popping off on chicks many times, often, different ones?
Is there no emotion?
I don't know because Showtime, get him.
I wouldn't say anything if he don't got no feelings for nobody else. I wouldn't care.
No, he's just knocking them down. He's knocking a lot of them down.
No, I wouldn't say nothing.
So you'll only tell if it was an affair,
right?
If he was emotionally attached,
right? Yeah, because that's when feelings can get hurt. That's when he might get caught too. So
her feelings would get hurt that he's having sex with multiple women. Green, just for you to know.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's when he knows he's violating for real.
Right.
If he develops an emotional attachment,
okay.
And then if he was to tell me,
right?
Like now you're because you're involving me now. You know what I'm saying?
You're an accessory to the crime,
right?
Yes,
at that
you
point,
are.
like, no, I can't be accessory to no affairs. No,
right.
If
you don't tell if he's cheating, if you don't tell that he's cheating, period, no matter how it's being done, she's gonna be upset with you,
right? Yeah, and you have to deal with that backlash if she finds out that you knew and didn't tell her.
How I didn't know.
Oh, you can deny that he told you,
right? When she does find out, he can be like, "Yeah, I told Green.
I told your brother."
Right?
You didn't tell me a goddamn thing.
He's already a liar. Like, who you gonna believe?
He's a scumbag anyway.
Right.
He's
like
a scumbag.
Exactly.
He's a liar.
Who you gonna believe, me or your own eyes? Like Trump says, right? RG, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, RG?
Tell.
You gonna tell out the gate?
Tell it out the gate.
But I know you're thinking if it was your sister. What if it was your brother?
Tell.
Well, yeah, I guess either. Yeah.
Tell out the gate.
Cheating or affair.
Tell.
No. Oh no. Okay, check it. What if it's your
sit beside? I'm gonna tell.
What if it's your brother was the one that cheated on
his spouse,
or your sister-in-law?
Her sister and brother owe her that. That's not
right. So that's how I was wording it. So you saying you wouldn't say nothing?
I would, if only if it's my sister and brother.
Right.
But if my brother is cheating on her, that's for her family to tell her.
Right. There you
I don't
go.
owe her
he
nothing.
worded to me as if it was my sibling was getting cheated.
It's the same question.
That is the same question, you fool.
No, but you just said that if your hold on.
Are you on meth?
No. Hell no. You said
you on heroin?
Right.
Look.
Maybe.
She said that you wouldn't say nothing if it was your sibling
cheating on her.
Right, because that's what you asked her, Green.
Okay, all right.
Whoa.
So you would tell either way.
Whoa, okay. This is really okay. We might need to talk about intervention here. I'm not.
You would tell either way.
No, I would not tell either way. I would.
No, either way, whether it's a one-off or an affair.
Oh yeah, whether it's an affair or
he just stepped
one
out.
night stand. I would tell if someone cheated on my sister or my brother. What about you, Show?
I would tell yes.
We're together.
Whether it was a one-off or if it was a long-term.
Did you say one-off?
One-offs, yeah.
Yeah.
What's a one-off?
Green has been saying it for the last 10 minutes. What are you talking about?
What the hell is a one-off?
I said I wouldn't tell if it's a one-off. It's just one time random.
So there's an actual word called one-off.
People
I can Google one-off.
Like, let's say like the guy went on vacation. Yeah. You know what I mean? He went on vacation and popped off.
It's a one-off.
You know
it's a one-off, yeah. Like a trade, like a one for one, like a just one.
Women do one-offs too.
No, are you? No.
Yeah, I guess if you say, hey.
Thank you.
For myself. That's for myself.
Queen in your prime, huh?
Hey, and I didn't even know it, but thank you for telling me.
You invented the word and didn't even know.
I knew I was something in my heyday, but thank you for putting the title to it.
No, yeah,
I was a one-off.
Yeah,
one and done.
I would bust a move and let her know, let my sister know that something was up. Yeah, definitely, absolutely,
definitely.
If it was a one-off, though, what if you ruined their marriage off of his?
Hey, it is what it is.
I would be more like I wouldn't want to ruin my relationship with my sibling, like because again, my fear would be what if she finds out? Take a bill. What if she finds out and then she like, oh, you didn't tell me?
Serious.
He didn't tell me that.
But you might you want to protect your sister. Come on.
Yeah, I'm
you
not
want to
holding on.
protect your
If it's
sister's
a
heart.
one-off, no.
If he did it once, he will do it twice. It's not never going to be a one-off. He did it once, he's going to do it twice, and then he's going to do it 3 times because he's able to get away with it because he has you covering his tracks.
I would never cover for anybody.
You're covering for him because you're not telling.
You say
That's what covering for him. Not telling her means you're covering for him.
No, covering for him is if he says, "Look, I'm with you, Green." If she calls,
Showtime.
And she calls and I say, "Yeah, he's sitting right next to me." No, that's covering.
So you don't think you're enabling him, Green?
Would I be enabling him? No,
yes.
I would tell him, "Don't ever tell me that shit ever again." If it was a one-off,
you cannot not know now. Right.
Yeah, you can't.
But I'm not going to break up. I'm not going to break up their family off of a one-off.
But if he did it once, you don't think he'll do it twice?
But who's to say it's going to break up their family though? Your sister could be like, okay, well,
but it might.
He messed up. Like I'll forgive him.
Right, but it might, and I would not. I would look at my nieces and nephews at that point. Like it's not worth that. I know that woman doesn't mean nothing, so it's not worth it for me to say nothing.
But if you tell her and she stays, I would never tell again.
Okay.
Right. Because you don't care.
It's like I done put myself out there. Now I can't come over to the cookouts because I done told, and you end up saying. So now that makes me rethink. Should I tell? Because now if she stays, it makes it hard for you to come around.
That's why I said if it's
you live with yourself, not telling
anything.
Yeah, I can live with myself. I can live with myself. I'm gonna sleep good at night. I'm staying out of it. I changed my opinion.
So you leave me out of myself.
I changed my answer. I'm keeping my mouth shut. She got to find out on her own. I'm not telling.
RG, I thought we were Martin and Gina. I thought we were the moral compass.
Not now.
You thought about it.
I'm Gina when I left the show. Now we're Martin and Gina when Gina left the show.
You let Green's weak argument change your whole perspective.
No,
it's reality.
It's reality. You have to think about that because if she doesn't leave, then that was pointless of you telling.
Okay,
and
so
now you can't come to them cookouts and you can't be at the family functions. If you come and she ain't want to come and all that. So
so how about this? Yeah. So how about this? So what if you don't tell her? He still cheats, and then she gets an STD. Then what?
Go to the doctor, get this shit cleared up. What you got to do with this?
It's your responsibility. It falls on you. It falls on you because
that's too much. I'm not into that part. That part, leave me out of that part. Your STDs is on you.
Right? Yeah. Why would they?
I'm not into your STDs. That's too far. I'm not that.
But your sister though, y'all share everything.
No. Your STDs are your STDs.
Girl, Tashawn gave me chlamydia, and you can live with yourself knowing that.
I could live with myself knowing she got chlamydia. I could.
That you could have stopped it.
No, I don't care about stopping her and that chlamydia.
She got crabs all because you didn't want to open up and tell her what was going on.
It is what it is.
Oh my gosh.
It is what it is. She can go get it cleared up. Haven't you gotten it cleared up? She can she can do what you did.
A little bit of penicillin will knock her right out.
I gotta leave the replay when she said, "Oh, that's nothing. Go to the clinic. Who cares?"
All right, man. Okay, so I guess our siblings know where we stand. I'm still riding. Blood is sticking in water, so I'm a ride.
Nah.
So okay, so what about if her scenario? If you say and they stay together, you're not gonna feel like, why did I say anything?
Nah, because I did my duty. My duty was to tell my sister what she do after that.
So you're okay with your sister not inviting you to the cookout? You're okay not being able to see your nieces and nephews because that is salty.
But I wouldn't feel comfortable being at the cookouts knowing that that he's doing something
with that plate. Hey, Leroy. I ain't telling nothing. Keep my mouth.
And take into consideration, I don't think nobody took into consideration how well is he treating your sibling or she treating the you know what I mean? What if he treats her great and she's happy as hell?
Yeah, you don't want to ruin that.
Yeah, I'm not saying that he's popped off with some chick. No. And she's happy. He's buying her diamond rings.
That's a little sex, That's a little sex. A little sex ain't never hurt nobody.
Right.
Offsetting Cardi B is what this is. This is Okay. Well, I guess that settles it. I'm
But
the
I'm gonna
only
tell
one
you
who has.
what. If my
What?
sister knew that my man was creeping and she tell me, it would be a problem. Now take that one to the bank and cash it.
What?
Would you be mad if your sister knew your wife was cheating and didn't tell? Would you be mad?
Yes.
Me too. But I'm
But
still not gonna tell though.
Okay. This makes no sense at all. This is
Hey,
okay.
it's the world we live in.
All right, well, that's all we got for y'all tonight, man. This has been a very interesting 20th episode. Again, salute to everybody for tapping in to this show for 20 episodes, 1,000 subscribers on the YouTube. Definitely appreciate that. You know how I say it, be thankful for what you have. It's always someone with less. Tomorrow is never promised. So today, let's all consider ourselves blessed. Wear a face mask, wash your hands, and stay as corona-free as you possibly can. RG, what you got?
Make sure you guys go ahead to YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure that you just go over there and hit the subscribe button. We're trying to reach a second goal now that we've reached our first goal. And we'll see you next Thursday. Gang. I'm out.
Next Thursday, we'll be up in this thing. DJ Green, what up?
Remember, if you half step, you're gonna get half results, and hard work always pays off. And fellas, if she won't submit, you must have quit. Get her out of here.
And just make sure you follow us on all social media platforms at Talk of the Town Unfiltered. At Talk of the Town Unfiltered. Shout out to JJ, first time listening. We appreciate that love.
Hi, JJ.
What up, JJ?
All right, y'all. Peace.